Let's talk about this fall's fashion trends. Because we're already in September, it's officially pumpkin spice latte season and there is so much going on. First things first, this fall's color palette is all about olive green, burgundy, and brown. These colors work great on their own, but they can also add something special to a more neutral outfit. Specifically, take note of the deep burgundy and gray combination. It looks so incredible. And if you're anything like me and will not be doing a 500 shopping spree this year, then you can still incorporate this color palette by adding an accessory to your outfit instead of buying a brand new coat or blazer. This is what makes fall fashion so great. Every year we can add a new item to our wardrobe and it just doesn't seem to go out of style the next year. And this way we can slowly build up a nice fall collection and get a good wear out of our cozy sweaters over the years. I think a good way to approach fall fashion is to have a pretty basic daily wardrobe and spice it up with some fun and affordable accessories like a new scarf, glasses, or a cool bag. And speaking of accessories, there's something so cool about adding a pair of glasses to your fall outfit and wearing a belt in the fall season. It always makes me feel just a touch more stylish, and I've always found glasses to be sort of a stamp of approval on your own outfit. Once you add sunglasses to your look, that outfit is cool girl certified, no doubt. We will also talk about bags a little later as well, but I just want to briefly mention that this particular bag has been all over my Pinterest feed for a while now. Probably because I keep clicking on it, but I just think that it's so cute, and one day when I finally buy it, I will be adding it to my fall outfit against the color palette. What do you guys think about this bag? Because I just can't stop thinking about it. It's so adorable. And of course, there would be no fall fashion without the classic stripe and plaid patterns. They are practically made for the season and go perfectly on their own as well as combined together in the same outfit, which can look very interesting, by the way. This year, we're also adding a little leopard print to the fall outfits, which is very exciting because this print is so fun and so chic. The leopard print does feel a little daring to me though, for whatever reason. So instead of buying new pants or a coat with this pattern, I think I might just try it out as a scarf or even a phone case first. I would start small, even though I think it's just the coolest print ever. Something that goes so incredibly well with fall is denim, suede, and soft knit sweaters. Of course, this makes sense because we're trying to stay warm and cozy on these cool fall mornings while still looking stylish. Also, I strongly believe that the Canadian tuxedo should be an exclusively fall outfit. If I saw someone wearing denim on denim in June, I would immediately walk into the nearest coffee shop and order a pumpkin spice latte because that would be the beginning of fall for me. I think the dark wash denim specifically goes so well with the fall color palette, and it's also very practical just because it rains so much in the fall and can get a little muddy, for example. Suede is an interesting fabric too because I have this suede-ish coat from Zara that I bought 5 years ago and it still looks almost brand new. I just can't get rid of it. It's so durable and doesn't seem to be going out of style either. I can only imagine how long a real suede coat or jacket would last. A purchase like that would probably be pretty guilt-free because you can wear it for pretty much forever without repurchasing. And let's not forget about the suede bag. It's a classic fall accessory because it contributes to the outfit by both its color and texture. And of course, no fall season is safe from her, the cozy sweater. I've had such bad luck with sweaters, honestly, so this year I have to find the perfect simple gray sweater that literally everybody else seems to already have. It pairs so nicely with a white t-shirt underneath it and can also be worn on top of your outfit as an added layer or like a scarf. Also, ugly fall sweaters are so adorable. I really want one now. They should not be reserved for Christmas anymore. And can someone please tell me why the Ralph Lauren sweaters are so expensive? Because for some reason, I thought they would be around $150, and to my surprise, they cost like a car. Anyway, I can see it in your eyes, you want to talk about the blazers. So let's talk about the perfect fall blazer and how to wear it this season. It looks like this year we're bringing back the heavy top with a sculpted shoulder look. To achieve this structure, you can wear a belt with your blazer, and I'm not sure why this trend feels so scandalous, but there is something about showing off your waist after years of hiding it under the oversized coats and blazers that makes me so hesitant about wearing a belt again. I think that accessories are the fun part of the outfit because you can really show off your personality through them. This fall, we're adding charms and jewelry to our bags. Here's my styling board for this season, and if I was a nepo baby, I would be buying all of these because fall is such an exciting and busy time. You can have so many outfit variations by layering and mix and matching your accessories. Season especially popular is silver jewelry, charms, scarves, and suede bags. What is your favorite trend this fall season? Let me know in the comments. Until next time.
Hey, it's me.